Hello, my name is Carl Brooks, and today we're going to talk about our three modes of injury. We're going to talk about the reason why these injuries come about and some rehabilitative exercises that can help you out and make sure that you get back to where you need to be. So first we're going to talk about ACL tears. So ACL tears are when your superior and inferior areas of your knee rotate in opposite directions, okay, and it results in a tear. So what Vanessa's gonna do, this is my assistant Vanessa, what she's gonna do is lay down flat. And normally when we have these ACL tears, they tear, and a good treatment for them is RICE, which would be rest, ice, compression, and elevation, okay? So she's gonna do her bridges. Go ahead, go up once. There you go. She's gonna hold that for 20 seconds. You're gonna do this for you're gonna do this 3 reps. You're gonna do it for 20 seconds, and you're gonna do it 3 days out the week. Go ahead, Vanessa, you can roll down. Do one more set, and then you'll be done. So also another treatment that we would do for this exercise would be surgery. So we would do this after surgery to make sure that she gets strength back in her knee. Okay, Vanessa, thank you very much. So now next, what we're going to do is we're going to do the patellar tendon. So this is for patellar tendonitis. This is in this area of the knee right here. It's caused by excessive jumping. And so after a while of the excessive jumping, the patellar area right here starts to get really sore and it inflicts a lot of pain. So some treatments that we can do for that is, once again, would be RICE. If it gets too bad and there's a tear in there, you will also have to do surgery as well. So after surgery, rehabilitative exercise we would do for that would be the wall sit. So Vanessa, could you do me a favor? So we would come over to the wall. She would put her back to the wall. She would be in the flex position, where her knee's in the flex position. Go ahead, Vanessa. There you go. And she will hold that for about 20 seconds. Once again, you would do this 3 sets of 20, and you would do that for as long as you can, for about 3 sets of 20. If your knee is really not as strong, it's okay to go down for a little bit and come back up. But Vanessa, try to do it for about 10 seconds, okay? So we do that, and after a while, your knee will regain strength, and then you can begin using it again, as well as the patellar tendon will stop the pain, okay? So finally, the ankle. So go ahead and sit down. Ankles can either be sprained by an inversion sprain or an eversion sprain, and that happens when we don't have a lot of space to land. So in basketball, we're doing a lot of excessive jumping, and there's crowds around us because there's about 10 people in each game. So if you jump high and you don't have anywhere to land, your ankle can either turn invertedly this way or evertively this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some strength back into that ankle, and what she's going to do is something called windshield wipers. All right, so she's going to go from side to side. We're going to keep this just like that, just like a windshield wiper, just like that. And what that's going to do is going to bring some strength back into the tendons. It's going to allow your ankle to heal properly, and it's going to, once you get that strength in there, it's going to be harder to get those sprains later. If you do not do these exercises, this condition can become chronic. So you want to make sure that after the injury, you ice it, you rest it, and you make sure that you do some rehabilitative exercises to bring it back to the strength that it should be at. Okay, so that's all 3 exercises. We had our ACL, we had our patellar tendonitis, and we had our ankle sprains. Thank you very much. Have a good day.